Hello my lovelies, how is everyone doing out there? As you can tell, I am putting foundation on. Not intending to do a video, but I just wanted to share something with you. I am using my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. I have not used this foundation for maybe, God, I don't know, 6 months. I used to use it every single day because I used to love a full coverage foundation. And now I kind of like the medium coverage because full coverage is thick and heavy. But since I've been using my Toddy blender the last couple days, my Toddy Blenderful, and this is putting it on so nicely because you can kind of like softly blend it out like this as well. And it seems like it works really well for this full coverage foundation. And I wanted to show something before I start over here. I wanted to show you what this Juvia's Place foundation can do. And that's why I decided to turn the camera on. So I have this cyst thing over here. And the other night I decided to use, I was using pimple patches, but I have Dr. Jart's, I think it's what it's called. And it's like a cyst, it's like a deeper pimple patch kind of thing. You have to excuse my hair, it's growing out so freaking fast, Jesus. Anyway, and it penetrates a little deeper. It's got these little like micro needle things and it gets down in there. Well, whatever it was, it got it out. So hopefully it'll keep it away for a while. But what it also did was it peeled a lot of skin off. So let me show you what it did. Okay. It actually peeled a lot of the skin off, as you can tell. So I want to show you, hopefully show you, what this foundation can do. I might have put just a little too much on there, so let me turn this over. So I won't have to use any concealer on that at all. I used this a lot last summer because of my allergy to the sun. Even with an SPF on my face, I still had a lot of I get hives really bad. I don't get as many hives on my face because I use a 110, and for some reason my face doesn't get it as bad because I don't have as much vitiligo, but I do have the vitiligo like here. And vitiligo areas is where I get the most hives, and they itch really bad. So down in here is where I would get it, and this foundation helped cover it a lot. So I will show you. But of course I haven't used my Toddy Blenderful with this foundation yet, so I wasn't sure how it would work. But it doesn't feel as heavy. And I know with the Toddy Blenderfuls, it puts more foundation on your face than what a sponge does, because with a sponge you use a damp sponge so it thins out your foundation, and this does not. But I found out by using this morning that it seems like you can spread the foundation. When it's like the medium foundations and the sheer foundations, you can't because it spreads it off your face. But this, with the thicker foundation, I was able to like tap it, but then I could like spread it at the same time. And it feels really nice. It feels really, really good. So I'm mixing two colors. I'm mixing number of shade in the shades with Juvia's Place. If you've never used Juvia's Place, and if you haven't seen my Juvia's Place video, which is a while back, but anyway, look at that. It just covered that hole up. I mean, it's a little darker right now because I haven't really like spewed it out any, but you know, it was like this hole in my face, so I mean, it covered that hole up pretty good. I'm going to tap it in a little bit, but compared to what it was when I first popped on here, compared to what like a concealer would do. But I did have to mix two colors because their color ranges, the higher the number, the lighter the color, instead of the opposite like most foundations do. And they have a hellish foundation range. It is a woman-owned company in New Jersey, and she's a woman of color. So she has a lot of darker shade ranges, which is amazing because there are so many foundations companies out there that do not do that. So, you know, there's just so many that have such lighter foundation shades, and they do not have darker foundation shades, and she does. So that's amazing. I use these two shades more than any. I have a lot of her foundation shades, but these two foundations are Vienna, which is, let me see, I got to make sure, Vienna and Marcado. No, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. But Vienna's number 700, which is a lighter color, and then Maricao. It's Maricao. I never have been able to pronounce that. I'm not good with pronouncing stuff, but it's number 710. So number 710 is lighter, and I mix, and I'll show you like the lid so that you can kind of. So as you can tell, this is the darker one. This is the lighter one, and I mix them both together, and I get this shade right here when I mix them both together. So I mix them both together on my little plexiglass, and I have one of these little spatulas, and I mix it together. And that's the color that it shows up as. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that, just to, you know, kind of show it to you. And then I have like a bunch of her stick foundations. Like I have literally, I use them for contours and highlights, and I have probably, oh my God, I don't know, because they start at like 24 and they go like way up, and 24 being the lightest. And I have like 24, 23, 22, 20, 19, 18, and 17. So I have all those. And I have a couple duplicates in there because they have sales. Like she'll have sales where she'll have like, it's called a light family and stuff like that. And then there'll be like, I don't know, 5 or 6 in there. And I got that. And then I had some other ones that I got because I was like obsessed with Juvia's Place. And I have like everything, Juvia's Place. I have all their lip colors except for Lulu, because Lulu got discontinued. And I really wanted that one, but it got discontinued. But I have all of her lip colors. I have, like I said, I have their foundations. I have like their lightest shades all the way up to, I think shade 620 is the lightest shade, the darkest shade that I have. No. Yes. And yeah, I think 620 is the darkest shade I have. And then I have, like I said, all them. And then they also have the concealers. And their concealer numbers, like I said, they go, I told you what the concealer numbers go as. And then the stick foundations, I think, do the same. No, I'm sorry. The concealers are the numbers like that, and the stick foundations go like they're not, like Aberdeen is one of their colors, and they do the same thing. Like they go by just shade families is what they go by. So they have the light families. So take that back on the numbers. They go by numbers, and then these go by family colors. So the light family colors, and as you can tell, like these two are the two that I use, and there's like a big difference in their colors, but these are in the light family. And we have Aberdeen, which is this one, and Barcelona, which is this one. And I use those a lot. And then we have, let's see, these other two here. It might have some the same. Let me see. Nicaraguan, I can never say that. And it's really similar. I mean, they're like they're really similar in colors. But I use those for contouring, or I did. Like I said, I used to use them a lot for contouring, highlighting, things like that. And they're really, really super easy to blend out. I tried using them for foundation, but they did not work for my skin at all. I got really, really greasy, and I have dry skin, but I got really greasy during the day. Like it really settled into here. So for foundation, it did not work for me. Foundation sticks do not work for me at all, like literally at all. But her foundation, I love her foundation, so that, you know, it's been a while since I've had it on, so I wanted to give it a try again. And I've missed it. I have missed it. So I'm glad I tried it again. And I have like 3 or 4 of these, so since it's kind of, I can throw that one away. But I have like this little drawer, and if you see my video haul of everything, or not video haul, but tour, you saw my Juvia's Place drawer, where I have like a crap ton of this, and then I have all of her eyeshadow palettes. I have her brushes, a couple of her brushes, not like all of them, but I have like her foundation brush is amazing. Like it really, really is. Like if you want to looking for a good foundation brush, you guys need to get her foundation brush. I don't even use foundation brushes, but this one, if I'm looking to just like mix it up and try one, amazing. Amazing foundation brush. I have, like I said, all her lip colors except Lulu. They're okay. You know, I'm not going to say, oh my God, they're good as Jeffree Star's, because they're not. Sometimes they bleed out. I'm not going to lie to you. They do. I have her powders. They probably work better for oily skin. Like I said, my normal to dry skin, they're okay on. I have her highlighters, her loose highlighters, her pigment highlighter, or what do we call them, pressed highlighters. I have her, I used to have them all in this drawer. I have them in a bigger drawer now, but I have her blush palettes. I mean, I have everything. You've seen, if you saw my Juvia's Place video, then you know what I'm talking about. I have it all. I ranked it all, but I love her stuff so much. But I just wanted to show you, you know, me putting her foundation on, and then I'm going to go ahead and put some more makeup on, and I might be back in this video. We'll see. But I just want to show you that. to you guys. Anyway, guys, in case I don't come back, this part might be cut out or it might be put in, but in case I don't come back, if you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. And you guys take care of each other and be good to each other, and I'll see you again. Bye. Oh my god, I have to show you what I did. So I am doing my contour, and I did my contour with my concealer, and I'm putting on my contour from this one right here, and I was using this, and you see what I did? You see that right there? Right there? Yeah. And I went like this, and I got black all over me, so now I'm trying to fix it. Anyway, just had to show you that. Yeah. Okay, my lovelies, I am back, and as you can tell, and you can tell by the title, I decided to do a full face of Juvia's place. Hey, I'm a poet, and don't know it. Feet so long, you can show it. They're long, fellas. Do you guys remember that? My mother used to tell me that all the time, like when I was young. Like, Longfellow, you know, the poet. Yeah, anyway, enough of that. So I turned my lights down some. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, because I want you guys to really see this makeup. So, let me tell you some things that happened with the makeup. If you saw, like, along the way, I kept hitting the black in the pan. I use this Warrior pan. It's Warrior 2. I use this a lot, or I used to use this a lot before I started experimenting with a lot of different brands. I use this a lot for my contour. I use this color here, and I like a lot of times mix it with that. And I kept hitting the black on this one down here. I kept hitting it, so I had to use 2 different contour brushes because I kept hitting it. So I was trying to conceal that spot, and I kept hitting it with the freaking black in there. And then I hit it up here a couple times, so I finally got that figured out. And then I was putting mascara on up here in this corner, and I kept hitting the black up there. I'm like, this side is just like meant to be like messed up. Anyway, so I decided to go ahead and just do my whole entire face and just make it a full face of Juvia's Place Day because I felt like playing. Didn't want to do that at first, but then, you know, I was like, you know, I've worn makeup every single day for the last week, and I feel good. Like, it's making me feel good. It's taking my mind off things. You know, I keep seeing the death rate go up higher and higher every day, and it's so depressing. And there's so much bad happening in this world, and it's just so sad. And my hearts go out to everybody that's affected by this. So, you know, I just want to kind of play it down a little bit and kind of give you guys a little bit of something good. And even if it's just makeup. You know, and I feel guilty sometimes because my husband's out there working, and you guys are out there working, and you know, for all you that are, and your families that are, and I'm on here playing with makeup. You know, I feel guilty for it. So, you know, what am I doing to contribute to society? Not a damn thing. So I feel bad for getting on here and doing this, but at the same time, it kind of gives me a break from my mental stress of the whole thing. And when I get on here and do this, it takes my mind off of it for a while. So I take my time, like literally take my time. It's been a couple hours since I started playing with it, and I'm just like, just slowly kind of doing this and, you know, watching TV, checking my emails and talking to people, you know, as I'm doing it. So yeah, so this is what I come up with. Okay, this is what I did. I was talking about the powder earlier, and I thought, you know what, let's do a full face, and we'll do everything Juvia's Place. I did nothing but Juvia's Place, except I did use some Fenty gloss. Other than that, I'm going to tell you everything I did. And I'm trying to do this on videos instead of like doing step by step with my makeup, because I was doing, like, my videos were getting too long. So let me know whether you like it this way, or whether you like it when I actually show everything that I do step by step, or whether you just like me telling you what I did step by step. Just let me know what you like me to do. So what I did was, like I said, I showed you how I was putting my makeup on, but then for my contour for my nose and for like through here, what I did first was I went in with for my concealer, I used number 18, and I used it here and like up in here, and then I went back with the powder, these 2 colors over top of it, and also did it through my nose. So I used that, and then for my concealer for my highlighting concealer, I used shade number 21, and that's what I did like through here and underneath my eyes. And then for my blush, I used the Saharan II blush palette, which is this one right here. And I actually mixed in this color here, and then I kind of lightly mixed those in, and I use this like as a blush topper. And then for my highlight, I use Cleo, which is, it's in there, it's a loose highlighter. And this is what it looks like. It's messy, but I'll show it to you. It's like, here, I'll just show it to you like this. This is what it This is what it looks like. I love the loose highlighter. I think it's really pretty. And it swatches really pretty too. So it can be blinding when you put enough on, or it can be subtle. Just depends on, you know, depending on how much you decide to layer it up. It's a nice loose highlighter if you like loose highlighters. And then for her powder, I'm not a huge fan of the powder, but it did go on really well with the Toddy Blendiful. I thought I would try it with that because usually I use my dampened Juno sponge, but today I decided to do it with the Toddy Blendiful, and it went on a lot better. So apparently this works better with a drier application than with a wet application. So I used the white sands in her loose powder. And then for the eye look, I used the Zulu, and this is what it looks like. I haven't used this one a whole lot, so I was really pleased with it because I've gotten more into different colors. So this is what I used. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. And I'll show you how I did the eyes. I'm going to bring you in and we will talk about it. Obviously for the inner corner and for the brow bone, I did use that highlighting palette, or a loose highlighter. So what I did, you can tell, I used the yellow through here, and I had to end up going and putting more on because I kept getting that black from I went to hit my mascara and I went boom, right in there. So it's a little darker than what I started with. And then I used this color right here. They don't have color names, so this color. I used that right here with my finger. And then this color right here. I put on just like right here, and I blended it into that color. And then on the outside, obviously I put the purple. And I also put that a little bit underneath. And then I just mixed some colors underneath. I put a little bit of the brown. And then I put a little bit of this pretty like teal color. And then I did a little bit of the pink and a little bit of purple. I kind of blended it in. And then like right here, I don't know if you can tell or not. You might be able to see it. I put in this orange color. And then like right in the inner corner, I mixed the orange and the yellow together, which is like right, I don't know if you can tell or not. It's like right there. But you can see where I kind of mixed in the colors. And then for my liner, I didn't use any eyeliner at all. This is just this the colors from here. The upper line, I don't know if you can tell it or not. I used this color, or this color over here. I used this color as a liner. So I used every color in this pan today except for the one in the middle. I didn't use that one, but this is what it looks like when I swatch it. I'm going to show it to you. That's the only color I didn't use because it has a shimmer to it and I didn't have any use for that on my eye, a slight shimmer. But that's the only color that I did not use in this palette. I used every other color, and this is what it swatches like. This is one swatch. So yeah, I used every color in that palette. So I think it turned out beautifully. I really, really do. I like it a whole lot. Like I said, I haven't really used this palette a lot. I've used it a few times, but since I started experimenting with other brands' makeup and start buying a lot of makeup, I kind of put this to the back burner. But man, I am glad I pulled it out because I think this is beautiful. Let me know what you guys think, but I think it's beautiful. And for my lips, I use Madame, and the way her lip colors come, it comes in a matte and it comes in a metallic. It comes in a 2-set. I think I got it on sale for like $5 or $6 when they had a sale. I think they run for like 10 bucks. They're not very expensive. And then I did use the Fenty, what's this color called? I got this in my BoxyCharm Premium last month because it was a full Fenty takeover. And it is the Diamond Milk, I think. Yeah, the Diamond Milk. I used this with my finger and I just put it on like right through here. And then of course I use my By Terry mascara. And then I use my setting spray. Today I used my Milani. I just make it last and make it dewy and just kind of spray a little bit on. And I think that's it. That's it. That's all I did. Yeah. Of course I use my bling brushes that I always use. And I did find that one that I was trying to find in my Trend Mood, my Sigma. I didn't know what the name of it was. I kept trying to figure out what I kept calling it A20. I didn't know what the heck it was. And I was way off. It's actually an E34, but it's the Dome. And this is the brush that I was trying to remember what I used for the outside corners. And I did pop that in out here on the outside corners. Other than that, my bling brushes, as always. And if you guys haven't seen me before, this is the first time you see me, you'll see me use bling brushes and Juno brushes. But primarily, I love my bling brushes. I use those a whole lot. But I do use my Juno brushes a lot too. And for my face brushes, I use my Juno brushes, my bling brushes, because they're gorgeous. And I do have the Starry Night collection as well. So you guys need to go check them out. I'm not affiliated with them at all. I just love their brushes. And she does hand fillet all those brushes, so they're absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, that's all I used. Oh yeah, and I did use my Morphe brush for my brow bone. I always use this little Morphe brush. It is, I haven't found one like it yet, so that's why I always use this one. It's an M213. And then I used my white ColourPop liner for the inner room. But that's it. That's all I have. I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys, and hope you guys are out there doing good with everything going on. I hope you guys are staying somewhat mentally healthy. I know it's really, really hard for you guys out there that are used to being able to be on the go, and I don't know what the hell's going on in my town because we're on lockdown and people are going up and down my road like hellcats. So I don't know what they're doing. They're supposed to be staying in. They're not supposed to be going out. And I've seen more traffic on this road. And we don't live like on a very trafficy road. And I've seen more traffic on my road last week than I've seen the last month. So I don't know where the hell they're going, but they need to stay the freak inside, because the more we stay in, the more we can control what's going on. And I know my area is low on the totem pole as far as cases of this thing that's going around. However, it's because of the lack of testing. The more testing they do, the more they're going to find. Anyway, enough about that. I'm very concerned about you guys. I want you guys here with me. I want you guys healthy. I want you guys safe. I love you guys. You guys have made a huge difference in my life. And I know I've told you that a lot, and I'm like a broken record, but I just want you guys to know that. You guys mean so much, so much to me. And this is so much fun for me to get on here and talk to you guys. And with, especially the way the world is right now, you know, we all need a break. You know, we all need something to look forward to. And for me, it's to get on here and talking to you guys and sharing my life with you, and you know how far we've come together. And you're going to be seeing probably a lot of me because I really have nothing else to do. I really don't, besides cleaning, which I do every day. And as you can tell, my hair is growing out a whole lot, and it's getting heavy and thick and just kind of laying there. And you're going to be seeing it grow out probably a lot more. And it's hard to believe that 3 years ago I had no hair. I was completely bald from chemo. And I'm so blessed to have this hair. I really, really am. And I shouldn't be complaining about it, but it's getting pretty heavy up there to start to hang really weird. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I come back on. My giveaways next month, I want to talk to you really quick about that. I'm going to have several, I think, because I was looking at my giveaway box. I have, of course, my subscriber giveaway, which I'll tag up here. That is for just a huge giveaway for a thank you for jumping on my channel and subscribing. But then I have my giveaways for all the products that I'm not using that I get in my different subscriber boxes that I have, or subscription boxes that I have. But I was looking at that, and I have 2 big boxes full so far that's going into that. So I think I'm going to have to break that down. So I'm going to have multiple winners next month. So yeah, you hit that notification bell because I've got a lot coming. Or this month. We are already in April. Oh my gosh. And no, this is not an April Fool's. This is not an April Fool's. So be on the lookout. Yeah, we got 14 days to my big giveaway. Of course, if the dates change because of the way shipping happens, you know, that may change. It all depends on whether or not the government changes anything as far as being able to go out and ship things and things like that. That may change. So be on the lookout on that video. I'll list it in there if anything does change. So just bear with us on how things go. Anyway, guys, again, thank you so much, and look for other videos. Take care of yourself, be good to each other, and I will see you very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye. One more thing, guys, before I forget. If you guys are just here for giveaways, I'd rather you not be here, because my channel is more than just giveaways. It's about sharing things in my life. It's about sharing with you the struggles that I go through and how you guys have helped me through those struggles, through my journeys of my health issues, my mental health issues, my struggles that I go through with this cancer journey that I've been on, through my anorexia journey, through my mental health journey, through my social anxiety disorder, and all the things that you've helped me overcome. So that's what my channel's about. And I like putting on makeup and playing with makeup because it helps release a lot of that tension through me. So this is how I get out and do things. So that's what my channel's about, and I like sharing that with you. And I just wanted to kind of throw that in there because I know there are people out there that just pop on channels when they have giveaways and they're only there for that purpose. And I want you guys here for more than that. So if you're here for just giveaways, I mean, welcome to my channel, but I hope you're here for more than that, and I hope you stick around for more than that. Anyway, guys, just wanted to kind of throw that on the end. So you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.